You're listening to the AstroMommy Newsletter read-aloud version of my daily horoscope published on Substack. If you would like to read this, please click on the link in the description box below. Without further ado, here is the daily horoscope. Energy shifts to a more social nature tonight, so get your chores done today. Moon moves into Taurus and Mercury ingresses into Libra. Daily horoscope for Monday, October 10th, 2022. Welcome to the AstroMommy Newsletter, a daily horoscope that hopes to shine a light in the dark, helping us all see where we've been, where we are, and where we're going. The AstroMommy Newsletter is a reader-supported publication, meaning it only thrives thanks to the generous support of lovely people just like you. The two best ways you can support my work are to share this newsletter with a friend and to consider upgrading to a paid subscription. Whether you're a first-time reader or a long-time subscriber, thanks for being here. I truly appreciate you being in my community. I hope you enjoyed today's horoscope and card reading. Blessings. Good morning, friends. Well, I am still dealing with this migraine this morning. It is a little bit better, but I almost canceled today's horoscope read aloud. Fortunately, my coffee is helping ease the pain, and so I am feeling well enough to read to y'all. Usually my migraines last for 3 days, so this is the beginning of the 4th. Hopefully that means it will be over at some point today. Cross your fingers for me. Over the weekend, I started implementing my subscriber-only perks. These differences in subscription access have always been outlined on the description page, but I had not implemented them yet. So I wanted to clarify what you all receive as a free or paid subscriber to the AstroMommy Newsletter. As a free subscriber, you will receive the daily horoscope from Monday through Friday, plus any poetry, occasional sun sign horoscopes, or any other newsletter that I want to make public. There are actually a few archived posts from way back in the beginning that were not a daily horoscope, such as It's Like Pulling Teeth, When the Lightning Strikes, and Meet AstroMommy. Check them out if you like. There is commenting enabled on all of the free posts. As a paid subscriber, monthly, annual, or founder tiers are available. You will receive everything in the free tier, plus the weekend horoscope, occasional sun sign horoscopes, and any other newsletter that I decide fall into this category. Commenting is enabled for these tiers as well. There is a 7-day free trial for either monthly or annual subscriptions. The monthly subscription is only $5 and the annual subscription is $50, so you save $10. There is also a founding member lifetime subscription of $150, which includes a free natal or solar return reading. Thank you so much for subscribing and commenting. I really appreciate it. Upcoming sun sign horoscopes that I'm currently working on are solar and lunar eclipses in October and November through all 12 signs. That'll be available for all tiers. Mars retrograde in Gemini through all 12 sun rising signs for monthly, annual, and founder tiers. I hope this makes sense and you're excited about the upcoming specials. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, let's get into the astrology. Wasn't the full moon last night spectacular? It was so beautiful to see it still so close to Jupiter in the night sky. The moon today will finish up in Aries and then ingress into Taurus at 5:03 p.m. Eastern Time. Last night, the moon made a sextile to Mars, and then this morning at 10:02 a.m. Eastern Time, she squares Pluto. This is the first aspect that the moon will make to Pluto after Pluto stationed direct on Saturday. Then the moon will go void of course and not make any significant aspects until she ingresses into Taurus by the early evening. I feel that this is significant. The moon represents our feelings, emotional responses to things, and our subconscious mind, but she also represents mothers, women, childbearing, menstruation, and the fluctuations and changes in our circumstances. Pluto represents the god of the underworld, death, destruction, transformation, regeneration, and the cycle of dying and being reborn. Whenever the moon makes an aspect to Pluto, I have noticed intense feelings come up to the surface. People have emotional transformations, and power and control issues come up. These things could be especially noticeable this morning because a square aspect is all about taking action on things, and that is what the moon in Aries is all about, taking initiative and starting new things. The pioneering spirit of the moon in Aries may have come out very strongly last night during the full moon, and now this morning people may feel that they talked the talk, so now it's time to walk the walk. The moon at 5:03 p.m. Eastern Time moves into Taurus. Today is a transition day where we start out the day with the energy to get things done, but by the evening will be all about how to keep things going. Our focus will shift from starting to maintaining, and we will want to do it in the most stable of ways. It's also a nice time to get in touch with your body, pay attention to your senses, and pamper yourself a little bit. Take a bath, drink some soothing tea, brush your hair, and/or do those things for other people you care about. These little gestures that show we care mean a lot. With the Sun in Libra and the Moon in Taurus, both Venus-ruled signs, we can expect a boost in our confidence and desire to be more social and friendly. Mercury moves into Libra tonight at 7:50 p.m. Eastern Time. We may feel the energy shift big time. Mercury is still in shadow until he reaches 8 degrees Libra 54 minutes on October 17th, 2022. Thankfully, Mercury is picking up some speed again and moving 1 degree 8 minutes per day. Today is an important day, though, to squeeze that last little bit of Virgo juice out of Mercury while you can, meaning get your stuff done. Whatever it is, cleaning, filing, email correspondence, because things will shift by tonight from wanting to get all the chores done to wanting to be more social and less detail-oriented. Plus, Mercury will oppose Jupiter yet again on Tuesday. That's tomorrow. So those situations that we thought we handled in mid-September may pop up again and need a little touch-up. I am very curious if the situation with the railway workers will need some more attention during this transit like it did last time. Venus in Libra is also opposite Chiron in Aries today, which may give us the feeling that we need to make some sort of compromise to keep the peace. But there's something that has to do with our need to heal as individuals that may demand to be heard, even though it may not be pleasant for others to hear. Some people will choose to speak up, and others will choose to be quiet in order to not make a scene. It just depends upon where this transit falls in your natal chart and what it is activating for you. The card for the day is 7, the Chariot, reversed. There is so much symbolism in the artwork of this card from the Morgan-Greer Tarot. We see a blonde charioteer firmly holding the reins of 2 horses, one black, one white, representing dualities in life, positive and negative, good and evil, and spiritual and material. The charioteer wears a crown made of 3 pentagrams. Crescent moon clasps hold his cape to his chest plate, and a belt adorned with the glyph for the zodiac sign Cancer wraps around his waist. He holds the reins as the horses pull in 2 different directions, but are held together by a harness made of wood and brass. He holds a scepter, decorated with another crescent moon, in the crook of his right arm. In the upright position, the chariot represents movement, travel, going forward in life, and protecting oneself and one's goals. It signifies someone who feels in control even when things are pulling them in 2 different directions. In the reverse position, this could mean that one is feeling out of control of their life, or like they don't know where they are going. Where do you go when you have no destination to steer the chariot towards? Nowhere. So this card could indicate a full stop or the feeling of being stuck or just not going forward. I think this ties in nicely with the moon spending most of the day today, void of course, and that even though Pluto is now direct, so there is this underlying feeling like things are going to start moving again, there may still be the feeling like nothing is actually moving yet. Maybe we're all just spiritually warming up our engines, so to speak. It's like we have the intention of driving somewhere, going somewhere in our lives, but our engines have been cold for so long, so we have to warm them up before our vehicle will run smoothly. Let me know if this reading resonates with you in the comments. I hope this is helpful. Until tomorrow, AstroMommy.
Today's horoscope was brought to you by the Moon in Aries, the Sun in Libra, Mercury's ingress into Libra today, and Venus opposite Chiron. Quick links and resources can be found at the bottom of the newsletter. Today's card was pulled from the Morgan-Greer Deck, available on Amazon. If you purchase anything through the affiliate links that I provide in the newsletters, I will make a small commission, but there are no additional costs to you. I don't share or recommend things that I don't 100% believe in and use myself. Thanks for listening.